Bonjour mes amis, welcome to this evening edition of SERVi Homestead. This is a mower repair video. Alright, I'm working on this little Craftsman R1000 riding mower for a friend of mine. The drive belt went bad and he had a hard time ordering a new one, and this thing is difficult to work on. Man, it's just, I guess it's like today's small cars with small spaces under the hood and sideways engines, and everything's just so compact and close together, and it's just hard to work on. So let me show you guys how to get to and replace, well, it's two drive belts actually, so both drive belts. So I'll spare you the little details, but just get the deck off and move it forward or take it out completely. It's kind of typical, you know, back here, one up there, another one on the other side, and the blade engage cable. And then there's a plastic plate back here that you'll need to get off. And then, I don't know if this is necessary, I think it is. You need to unbolt the axle, so there are two long bolts here and two long bolts there, and they join the rear axle to the frame. So you need a backup wrench and a socket wrench on the nut at the bottom. I jacked it up a little bit. You might have to go up and down depending on what you're doing. So one drive belt goes back here. The engine main shaft is over here. So from the engine you have a tensioner pulley, and then it goes around this, and then this has two pulleys on it, so it couples the first belt to the second belt so that your transmission area back here can get driven. I guess they couldn't figure out a way to do it with one belt in this tiny space. Now the two belts look exactly the same, except in this case one is black and one is more brown, but they're the same length. Oh, and I think one is a little bit taller or thicker. So the number on one that my buddy ordered is this 954-05040, and the other one is 954-04331. So the one that goes, oh, it's also a 754 number. This is the one that was already on there, and it doesn't match either of these numbers. 754-0241A. So I'm a little worried about that, but they are the same length. So this one went in the back, and it is the one that seems to be all black, which is the 04331. So this one goes in the rear. So you do have to drop the main pulley on the engine shaft, or pulleys, to get there. The drive belt goes up here and the deck belt goes here. So it's a 5/8 bolt, and to keep the shaft from turning, because I don't have an air impact wrench, I stuffed the cylinder with strips of cloth, and then when you rotate it, the piston comes up and hits them, and it jams it and it can't move anymore. So that's a cool little trick that I learned years ago. Take out the spark plug, stuff the cylinder with a clean strip of blue jean or something like that, enough so that it'll jam up the piston, but leave some so you can get it all out, of course, and then you can really put the hurt on that bolt and get that shaft down and finagle that pulley down in there. It's not easy. I'm not done yet, but it goes around here and then around this one. Let's see, that one there with the guard on it, then around the one on the engine, which is to the right of that one with the guard on it, and then also around that one on the left with the clump of grass on it down there. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Remind me to never work on one of these lawnmowers again. So the final part of it all is to make sure the belt is not on that pulley right there. Fully remove this pulley assembly thing if you haven't already. There are two 3/8 bolts that go through the frame and into these two brackets here and there. So you remove it. You might have to jack up the whole frame a little bit, get it in position, slide this over as much as you need to, get the belt on the lower pulley, and then get it on that pulley, and then bolt this into place. And then you can put your upper rear drive belt on right here around these three. Hey, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching SERVi Homestead, y'all. I hope this helps somebody fix a lawnmower like this or one similar. See y'all on the next one.
Remind me to never work on one of these lawnmowers.